Hello. Okay. Hmm. Calendar setting. Hmm. I feel like a checklist is better. Yeah. I think I want to set a schedule, but I feel like some things I feel like I just need to force myself to a schedule though. Like I need to feel bad. I feel like if I don't do it. So I feel like I always try to go based on this like checklist type of behavior, but when I do it, I feel like I'm too flexible. I feel like I need more structure. Am I gonna follow it? I guess I'd have to force myself to do it, and not like I'd be my own boss. And I'd have to like make sure that there's no exceptions to the rule, which means I just need to stay disciplined with what I'm doing. Like I feel like I need to have set days I work out, set days even if I don't want to do it, I just have to do it. Yeah, it just has to be a habit. What's up, Lapis? You opened the wrong channel, it's okay. It's alright. Yeah, I'll be streaming on this channel, I think exclusively for an indefinite amount of time. I guess for the foreseeable future. I don't see myself streaming gaming. I don't know, we'll see. Just for fun, but it definitely won't be consistent, that's for sure. Okay. I think I need to set us so like one thing I watched recently, which I feel like which I thought was kind of eye-opening, was somebody was talking about, I forgot in what context this was from, but basically the conversation was about I guess like I think it had to do with like being like your own boss or something like that, I think. And then the conversation was about like if you were to work for yourself, would I be a good boss? And like if I were to evaluate myself, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I would not be a good boss. At least right now. If I were to evaluate myself right now, I feel like I would not be a good boss. And I would not want to work for myself because I feel like I have no discipline for myself right now. So if I can't even do that, how can I expect like another person to work for me? So I feel like I need to build that behavior to be on top of everything, to care about the things that I want to care about and actually follow through with them. Otherwise, they're just wishes, which of course I don't want. So I think starting okay, let's actually use this real quick. I like this website. Okay, so let's kind of write down the things that we want to do, right? So, okay. Why is it? Okay. I want a dark mode. It's too bright. Dark. Okay. Much better. I mean, the first question really is like, what do I want to do with music, right? That's like the first question. Obviously the end goal of everything is to just create music, right? But that's so vague, and we need to break this down further into what that actually means, right? Like for example, things that I need to consider with creating music. So with regards to creating music, this entails finding music I like or inspirations, which also basically translates to artists that I want to take from. Um, creating music. This also entails becoming a better producer. So I feel like the route I want to go right now at this very moment, of course I could do everything from start to finish, like technically doing everything from scratch, but I think at least as of right now, I want to so I think the route I currently want to take as of this moment is get beats from somewhere, two, top line the beats, top line melodies, and try to create parts of a finished product, and then share that through socials, right? I think that's the current route I want to go with. So the current plan as of right now is so just so you guys know, I've been doing some of this off stream already, but so I do have, so there's this website, it's called BeatStars. It's pretty popular, I think. This place basically has a bunch of people who create beats for you. Like, this is their job. They just create the beats for you. And I would just have to pay for the beats, which I feel like is worth it. Given the fact that my output is higher. Because I will say, I think it will take a bit of time if I just constantly keep. And also, I feel like it takes a lot of time to be good at one style. I mean, of course I can do it, but I think as of right now, I think I'm going to. Is it the same site? I think it is the same site, yes. It is the same site I used, but I never, like, actually used it. So this time, like, we're actually gonna start getting into it. And I think now I have a better idea of maybe in some sort of direction. Like, I'm trying to be more intentional about, like, how I want to brand myself in terms of, like, my sound. So let me show you my playlist that I created so far, at least for some of the stuff that I found. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, this. So it's got like a mix of random stuff right now. It's not like, obviously, I haven't listened to too much, but the amount that I have listened to, you guys could, I guess, I don't know, you guys can give me your opinions. I feel like the sound I'm trying to go for is maybe a fusion of something like in the realm of, BTS's music, Jungkook's music, Justin Bieber's type of music, but obviously in the realm of like pop, which I feel like I should write down just to make sure that, we have this all very clear. So on top of this, we're gonna have branding, right? Jungkook, or BTS, I should say. BTS, Jungkook, Justin Bieber, but also in terms of like how I want to portray myself. I don't want to be like, I don't think I want to portray myself as like some sort of F-boy. Still got like a cool but innocent presence. I don't know how else to describe it. I still want to make like a positive. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. The lyrics, we'll see. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, we could listen to like a few of these beats, and you guys can, I guess, give your opinions on what you guys think about the soundtracks. But I'll probably be doing like, I think the main, content going forward will be to go through these beats. You know, I'll pick a beat for a given day, right? Like whatever I'm feeling that day, maybe, or I don't know how long. I ideally don't want to spend more than like maybe a week per song. But I think I want to have this type of content be the main priority going forward, and then we'll pick a beat. I'll top line things from these beats, try to come up with a good melody, try to come up with some good lyrics. Lyrics are hard, I feel like, but it's okay. I'll get better at them, I guess, as I go. And then, regardless if I think it's a banger or not, I'm just going to post it on social media. However, do you guys think it's bad if I just... It's lazier, I feel like, but do you guys feel like it's bad if I just uploaded the audio file with like a generic you know, like a with like a generic picture of, you know, like a wave file picture? Like it would look like I mean, it would look a little better than this, I guess, but basically like this would just be like the image that you would see. That's bad, right? I feel like I need to put myself in the video somehow. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. It should have at least a small vid. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's also bad for my own branding if I just choose to not have myself be in it. 'Cause then, I mean, it's fine if people are obviously listening just because the music is good, but I think my own self has to be there too. I'll have to think about that. Need visuals. I agree. I agree. I'm gonna need to figure out some sort of way to get some visuals. Maybe it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. It could just be... I don't know. I think we'll have to trial and error some stuff. Maybe I'll do some with just the audio. I could literally do both. That's the nice thing, I guess, about some of this stuff. I can literally just recycle the songs and post multiple... Needs aura. Okay. I mean, I agree, yes. Definitely needs aura, but Yeah, I think we can literally trial and error this. Um, this will probably need to be expanded upon. Needs more thought. And one thing I'm thinking is, hopefully I get good enough with creating melodies and top lines and different versions so that when it comes time, maybe it depends on the song, but if I feel like there's two versions that are like hard for me to decide whether or not it's better than the other, I think I could do a nice thing where I can post both versions and then make the audience vote on what they want. But at the same time, like, the hard thing is I don't know how many of these I should just do just to post. Like, I don't know what is my criteria to actually post a song, like to finish the song. Cuz right now the path that I'm thinking is like I just literally do like a section of these beats and then I'll post it. But like, do I only finish the song if it gets enough like engagement, if that makes sense? Because to be honest, I feel like it might be better to just do this method. Because, like, low key, I can post more. I can post more content. The content is also different, less commitment. But the bad thing is that I'm not able to have a song on Spotify. Maybe if, I don't know. Maybe if there's a song I feel like I'm like genuinely like this is gonna be a banger, then I think I could go with that. But we'll see. I think we'll kind of do it as we go at least. But I think this is good for now. And I think some deadlines I want to set for myself. I really want to post like post at least one time per week. It's a bit slow, but I feel like this has to be done. And I think I have to be okay with outputting something that is like kind of bad, maybe. Unless it's so bad that I feel like it doesn't deserve to go out. But I think we need to post at least one time per week. Because I feel like once per week is plenty of time to release something, and there should be no excuse as to why I can't. Unless like I'm busy or that week was busy, but other than that, if I wasn't, there should be no excuse. And I need to use my time more wisely, I feel like. So, that's that. Okay. So that's that. We post at least one time per week. And then after we post one time per week, outside of that, honestly, that's all we need, I think. That's really our biggest deadline for now. In terms of like actually finishing a song, I think for now we don't necessarily have to finish a song, but at least I want to make some really good top lines. I want to get better at top lining and better at lyric writing and better at producing vocals, which I think doing more of this and not having to commit to one song will help speed up this process a lot faster, I think. So I think this will be good. Um Now, with that being said, we're definitely gonna need to set up some time. Okay, so time management. So we need to set up time where we get the beats, right? Because after a certain point, I'm gonna run out of beats, and we need to find a way to, honestly, as we keep doing this, hopefully, like, I get more engagement, you know, people start to like what I do, and maybe the audience will help make this process feel a little bit easier. But as of right now, I think I'm going to have to like maybe set an hour, maybe, or 30 minutes to an hour. Set 30 minutes to an hour. Finding beats and keeping the list fresh. So that's one. And I feel like most of the time that we spend is actually going to be top lining. Top lining is probably going to be the most. Actually, I feel like lyric writing is going to be the hardest, which is annoying, but I feel like this session probably, okay, so I think I need to set a hard cap at 1 hour for top lining. And then 1 hour for lyrics, songwriting. And then maybe 1 hour for production, vocal production. Maybe this is the way we do it. Top lining, lyrics, vocal production. Split this up into 3. I'll have to be a little bit flexible, maybe, depending on like whether or not I feel like I need to learn something. But I do feel like if we keep doing this, this will become easier. Okay. I think this is a pretty decent start. I think throughout the day as well, I'm probably gonna need to be like more intentional about thinking about ideas or songs to write, like what to write about. Like I could think about maybe some, like even Demon Slayer I watched. I can literally think about one of the characters, like how they felt about a certain thing, and then write on that. Could talk about my past experiences, of course. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see whatever the song, I guess, is demanding. Okay, so we got the current setup. We need to post. Oh, I do need to post. I feel like I mean I do have some. I have technically 3 posts ready to go for social media, which is technically the verse and the pre-chorus. And I split that up into verse, pre-chorus, and then the third post would just be the verse and pre-chorus. I feel like kind of a bait maybe, but and then I need to look into, let's see if I can ask ChatGPT this. Um, is there an easy way to automate the process of posting to IG Reels and YouTube Shorts and TikTok? Official tools want native uploads for maximum reach. I mean, it's not that hard. I feel like it's not that hard. I just need to have like somewhere where I have all the links. Just I think to automate, I don't need to automate it, but create a space or create a spreadsheet or have a place where it will be easy to upload to all social media. I think that's fine. That's like a little tedious, but it's okay. Okay. So I think this is good for now. Now I think as of right now, maybe I don't keep myself to a strict schedule, like in terms of like my time management. Maybe I'll keep it like a general guideline, but let's see. How about let's do it like this? So I got my Google Calendar here, right? Okay. So okay. The thing is, like, I need to do vocal training. Maybe like 30 minutes to an hour every day. And I think I should do this. I could fit it in during work or I could do it after work. I guess it'll depend. But for now, tentatively, let's just say like I work. I feel like 6 is a little close. It's cutting it close. Also, why is this window like so big? Oh, wait a minute. I can delete these. I could use that. It's not bad. What did I just do? Chad, do you guys know how to unzoom from a Mac? I feel like I zoomed in my screen and I don't even know how to unzoom out. What is happening? What's up, Moku? How the hell do I unzoom? This is so dumb. Trackpad? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But like, I'm trying to like pinch inside, pinch, or like this zooms. How did I zoom in like the actual like? It seems like I zoomed in the actual whole like view. Oh my god. Somehow I zoomed in the whole view on my MacBook. How do I zoom back out? Control Option 8. Oh, control. Wait. Oh, I see. Control scroll up is to zoom in the actual like window. Like you just zoom in whatever you're looking at. All right. That's cool. I don't know why I'm even using the trackpad. I have a mouse. Okay. Anyways, let's say I'm gonna start it at 7. I think 7 is a good time. There's a lot of time. Ugh, dude, I have to eat dinner too. Dude, I hate eating. I feel like eating always messes up my schedule. Cause I don't like eating on stream, but like, I mean, it's also hard to. I mean, I could be productive while I'm eating, but. This is hard because my eating schedule is also not consistent. I know I eat slow as hell, which is so annoying. It has nothing to do with me being old. I've eaten slow my whole life. Okay? That's why I'm so skinny. It's because I chew on my food. It has nothing to do with my age. I chew like a healthy person. Dude, eating takes forever. This is also why I don't like working out too much, because then I'll be too hungry all the time and then I have to eat all the time, which means I feel like I cannot be productive. It's just not it. Eating while doom scrolling. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. But I have to make sure not to exercise too much. I think twice a week for exercise is good enough. Now the question becomes, what are the best days for exercise? I think we could set the days as Tuesday and Friday. I think that is legit the best. Tuesday and Friday, right? Because Tuesday means there's 2 days of rest here, and then Friday there's 3 days of rest here. So I think I have to set Tuesday and Friday. Now, I don't have to set. The thing is, like, can I set a task on certain days? Oh, wow, you can. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, because I was going to say that I don't know if I like setting a time every time, because sometimes I could just work out during work and sometimes I can't. So that's actually nice. Okay. So twice per week, right? No, repeats once. Wait. Is it twice or once? I don't understand. Tuesday and Friday. So what if I did one? Repeats every 12 1 week? Repeats every week. Yes. Repeats every week. Set time. I don't want to set a time. I don't know if I need to set a time. Ends never. Okay. Starts September 24th. Why don't we set this to start next week? Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. No, we're gonna work out on Friday. I did work out today. Oh my god, but this messes the timing up. No, you know what? We'll start this next week because I think I do have some weekend plans, so we can start this next week. This is fine. It already started, but whatever. This is fine. Or this, okay, cool. All right, starts on Monday. So, okay, we got the exercise out of the way. Now, this task is gonna be, it's gonna be weekly, right? So, add more songs to playlist. This is gonna be a once a week thing, once a week, just for a little bit of time. Could just be one song even, maybe. Or maybe I could skip this once I feel like my bank is like too big, but it's fine. This will start, I mean, we could start today, but this will only happen on Monday, I think. So Monday we could keep it kind of light, a little bit easier. We'll add this song to the playlist. On top of that, we need to create top lines. What's up, Jabis? How you doing, man? Create top lines. Actually, on this day, okay, you know, choose song, choose new song. So we're gonna have to also choose a new song. Oh wait, I can add a subtask. Oh my god, these are so good. Wait a minute. Wait. How come I can't add a subtask here? I don't understand. Alright, whatever. Create new song. Or choose new song. What the hell did I just do? Choose new song. Add a subtask. Add top line. And then add, oh my god. This UI is kind of annoying. Add lyrics. And then the third step would be finish production, or add vocal production. Okay. And then this. Wait. Okay, but this, you cannot, okay, I see. You can't make this one recurring. Oh my god. Wait, what? I don't understand. Oh, wait. What? Hold on. Oh no, you can. I'm so confused. Hold on. But the choose new song. Alright, whatever. Unset time. This should be once a week. Once a week. Monday. Choose new song. And then we'll have something to okay, top line, lyrics, vocal production. This is like the meat. This is the grind part of everything. This will repeat once a week, and this will happen on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think we could dedicate 3 days to this, assuming I have no obligations. But 3 days should be enough. Even 1 day technically should be enough, but for now, let's keep it at 3 days. And then we set to release on Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then set to release on Friday. Release some or have bro post to socials on Friday. We need to have output. We need to. If we don't have output, we're not doing this right. We have to be more strict with this. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. And we got to keep ourselves accountable, because who else is, right? So every Friday, we got to post to socials, which means we need to have something presentable at this point. And if I don't, then maybe I could come up with some sort of, I don't know, stupid story or something easy I could do and talk about. And that's fun. It doesn't always have to be maybe music related, or like not necessarily like the same thing every time. Okay. Chat, what do we think about that? Do we think this is a good schedule so far? So we have exercising set for Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay. We have adding more songs to the playlist, which means looking at this list and choosing some songs to add. On this same day, we're also going to always choose a new song to work on. So every week, we're going to work on a different song. Okay. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays is going to be our days that we work on top line, lyric, vocal production. And then Fridays, I'm going to post the socials. Were all of the drafts from before scrapped? We can revisit them. We can. Maybe on Monday. We can revisit them on Monday and see if it's worth it to relive it. Okay, but alright, can I show you guys what I have been working we're working on off stream. Because I've never showed you guys what I've been working on off stream. But also, all right, let's just take a quick listen to the list I have so far. Actually, no, this is a waste of time. We don't need to do this right now. This is outside of our scope. So, we'll listen to this stuff on Monday. That's whatever. Okay, I can show you guys what I have so far. So, I don't remember what is on this, but hopefully nothing troll. Okay. So, this I was working on for like the past like week or so, week or two maybe. I don't remember how long I was working on this. I came up with so many different, like, trying out different things. But I think it's all part of the process. I think I mean, it's been a while since I've done this, so of course it's going to be a little bit slow, but you guys can listen to it and let me know what you think. All right.
It's you and me staring at the edge of our seas. This movie is not a movie. Love is not a fairy tale. I know it's all for sure. When the lights fade out and all is said and done, if I could turn back time and let it be undone, I've never had a love like this. Take me back to our first kiss one last time. Purchase your tracks today.
That's all I had. I was gonna post what this was. Like, one post was gonna be the verse, one post is gonna be the pre-chorus, and then one post is gonna be both, I guess. Chat, what do you guys think? I do feel like I need to re-record it though. I'm not like sad vibes. Yes, it is a sad song. This song, I was like, this song I feel like I wrote in the perspective of like, it's basically like a fresh breakup type of scenario. I feel like it's like how would that person feel? But like, I'm speaking in the perspective of like the guy wanting to be with the other person again and try and maybe like ends like reliving some memories in the past. It's a sad. It's basically sad lyrics, but could we have some more? Do you guys like it? I actually think this could like actually be a song. Like, I could finish this, but again, like, I don't. I feel like I still need to figure out what my criteria is gonna be, in terms of what is going to make it as a song or not. Yeah, I do feel like the melody is good, and also like the vocals performance, like the style, I like. I like that it's very like intimate. and very quiet. I still think I could have sang it better. The pre-chorus. I might re-sing the pre-chorus again, but what day is it today? It's Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow. Also, I will say, off stream, dude, I feel like for like legit my whole singing career, not that it was really a career to begin with, but I will say like throughout my vocal or just singing journey, I always felt like I was singing the wrong way because I could finish this. I mean, if it got like massive engagement, for sure I would finish it. Like no doubt about it. Like I don't know. I just can't get myself to finish it. I don't know. I mean, I should finish some stuff, right? I think I wouldn't mind finishing something like this, I'll say. I think it could end up being something pretty good. But I would need to still create melodies and stuff for the chorus. But regardless, I will say like for my vocal journey though, I feel like I've literally never felt comfortable singing because I always felt like I sang incorrectly. And I actually came across a few videos that gave me I feel like it's just like basics, but I feel like she spoke in a or taught in a way that focused on those basics and described it in a way that I feel like finally something might have clicked for me. So I'm just hoping that as I keep practicing this new way of thinking, I'll feel more comfortable with my voice. So we'll see. But I think it's promising. And yeah, I think tomorrow, chat, I think the plan will be I'm honestly happy with verse 1. I think verse 1 can go as a post as is. So we can post this on Friday. And technically I think it'd be good for us to actually be like ahead and like have more like we can like overproduce content. So that way I won't ever feel like I'm behind, and if I ever do have like a week where maybe I don't get a lot done or things happen, then in that case I can actually just use something from the backlog and just post it a week later. So yeah, well we'll see how that goes. But regardless, I think verse 1 can go as is though. I think verse 1 is good.
It's you and me staring at the edge of our sea. This movie, it's not a movie. Love is not a fairy tale. I know it's all for sure. When the lights fade out and all it's you staring at the edge of our sea. Pay you like the villain
have I don't even have saturator on this. Surely it just sounds better with a saturator. I just realized. It's technically just like it's not a dry signal, but where is it? It's called the decapitator.
It's you and me staring at the edge of our sea. This movie.
Vocals. Let's do some modern drive, whatever that means.
It's you and me staring at the edge of our sea. This movie is not a movie. Love is not a fairy tale. I know it's all for sure. It's you and me staring at the edge of our sea. This movie is not a movie. Love is not a fairy tale. I know it's all for sure. It's you and me staring at the edge of our sea. This movie is not a movie. Love is not a fairy tale. I know it's all for sure. It's you and me. Unforgivable. Maybe hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt. It's you and me staring at the edge of our sea. This movie is not a movie. Love is not a fairy tale. I know it's all for sure. When the lights fade out and all is said and done, if I could turn back time and let it be undone.
Maybe saturation's good enough, to be honest. I think maybe I don't have to redo it. Honestly, maybe I shouldn't redo it so that I can move on and keep going forward. Otherwise, I can spend decades on something that I don't know will really matter anyways.
When the lights fade out and all is said and done, but we came close until I put all of our pain under the microscope. And I still can face it. I'm still in love for what it's worth. Maybe hating you's the only way it doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna hate take me back to our first.
Probably bring this up maybe a bit, and then also I could do a high cut. One.
If I could turn back time and let it be undone, I've never had a love like this. It's you and me staring at the edge of our seas.
Dude, I hear, dude, the radio. I don't know how I can fix this, but there is legit a radio that keeps playing in the background, and it's so annoying. I need to look into this. There's something in the backlog that I need to fix. I don't know how to get rid of it though. I feel like I've tried everything. I can't get rid of the stupid sound. It's crazy. If it's possible, figure out how to get rid of the radio sound. I don't know if this is possible. I'm gonna do a quick ask ChatGPT. I hear radio interference in the mic when I hear the recording. How do I get rid of that radio signal? Chat, I have to end soon. It's getting too late. Put your phone. Record with the mic unplugged. Oh, I see. That's true. If it's RF. Okay, maybe we do this tomorrow. I'll try to get rid of this, or we'll try to diagnose this issue tomorrow. That's fine. We'll do this tomorrow. Okay, anyways, I think a pretty productive kind of intro stream back and trying to figure out what we want to do. So yeah, should be good. I mean, we'll have more music streams now, now that I feel like I might be in a position where I'm not perfect, obviously, but I think I'm in a much better situation than before. So hopefully I continue to just improve. I think most importantly, I just need to improve my singing, which will make the production of all this easier. So that'll be a learning process for sure. And in terms of when I'm streaming tomorrow, expect. I mean, I still didn't figure the dilemma of what I'm gonna do about my dinner, cause I don't want to eat. You know, to be honest, I think this will be good. So I think we'll start at 6. I think we start at 6. Actually, no, sorry, 7. We start at 7. And I don't know. I think it's fine. I think we could do 7 or 6:30. Should I do 6:30? Maybe 6:30. 6:30 is when I start. 6-7. Dude, I don't understand the 6-7 meme. But we could talk about it tomorrow and you guys can teach me. But I don't understand what that means. I know that it's a meme, but I don't know why it's a meme. But anyways. 6. What was that? Anyways. 6:30 I think will be our start time. So I think our schedule should be, so schedule will be 6:30 to maybe like 9 or 10, 9:30 maybe, and dinner, and then we'll have dinner after, right? Dinner / break, and then maybe at like 10:30 till maybe 1:30 or 1 maybe. Yeah, I think that'll be our tentative schedule for now. So 3 hours, then like an hour break, and then another 2.5 hours. I think that's a good amount of time. Same, just typical brain rot. Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's a funny meme though, that's for sure. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna end. It's getting late, and one thing I need to also stay disciplined at is knowing when to quit, because I always have this mentality of I just need to keep grinding and grinding at the what's the word, at the compromise, I guess, of my sleeping schedule. So I'll make sure to always respect my sleep, and it's okay, we'll always be back for more. So this will mean more consistent streams, even though, I mean, I think it's still pretty long, 5.5 hours, I think, or 6.5 hours of streaming, basically every day. I think it's a lot. So, all right. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me, chat. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But yeah, I think that song is turning out pretty good, and I'll probably post that this Friday, so that'll be ready to go. And yeah, all right, peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 6:30. Okay, much love as always. Peace.